Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
What's up?
Let's go. Oopsie.
We took a week off, but we're back. It's fantasty. Fantasty football show?
So delicious, we came back for seconds.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. And this ain't no drive-through.
Nope.
We're coming at you. We're dining in.
Have a seat, baby.
Have a seat.
Tuck the napkin in. Let's eat. Let's eat.
Let's get some grub. So, Ian.
Yeah.
Off-season, man. Crazy off-season.
I hear it's been a crazy off-season.
We're already in week 2. Week 2 of the NFL football season.
Where does time go?
I say we recap week 1 for the folks out there.
It's a good idea.
Where do we want to start?
There's a lot of hot button issues right now, surrounding the crazy week that was, suspensions, injuries. It's pretty wild.
A lot of suspensions.
Man, they're coming down hard.
A lot
on
of
these boys.
suspensions. Now let me ask you this: so many suspensions. Which suspension probably had the most impact on your fantasy football roster?
That's got to be Josh Gordon.
Without a doubt.
I mean, Ray Rice a couple years ago would be my pick for that.
Yep.
But he's got a lot of tread on the tires.
Gotcha.
He's he's a little worn out.
Josh Gordon at the used car dealership, right? But I'm.
Oh man.
Is Josh Gordon? It sounds like the NFL might be doing a new drug policy.
Right.
So they might enforce it.
Right.
So guys like Wes Welker,
Popping mollies.
They could be back.
Could be back.
1 week and done.
That's crazy, man.
New drug policy. That Roger Goodell got the.
Is he still with us, or is he going to leave soon?
Goodell?
Yeah. We can have a new commish?
I don't know.
Are you putting your resume in?
I'm going to. I don't think it gets there. But
Maybe.
Hey man, so we started off with the defending Super Bowl champ Seahawks hosting the Green Bay Packers.
Seahawks didn't miss a beat.
No,
Defense didn't miss a beat.
They look on fire.
Marshawn Lynch did not miss a beat. Russell Wilson still elusive as ever. He's even more
Percy
cocky.
Harvin, if he's healthy,
throw him in there.
Is that guy making
done.
plays? Is that a fantasy guy that should be on everyone's radar?
Absolutely.
I mean, probably average draft position 7, 8, 9.
You think
in
so?
those rounds?
You think so?
You think later or earlier?
I was thinking a little earlier.
Okay.
I was thinking like you could, if you're cocky, 4th round. If you're cocky.
After we saw week 1, but I'm saying going into the NFL football season.
He wasn't even on. He was my personal draft board.
Wasn't on there?
No, nowhere near it.
All right. Well, let's talk about another Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Just beast mode.
He was my #1 pick.
He was your #1 pick?
Yes, indeed.
He's going to kill it. And you know what? I think the Seahawks with a good defense, Russell Wilson might not be a fantasy football quarterback, but the guy's a game manager.
Absolutely.
So it's easy to hand the ball off to beast mode, right?
Yep. Oh, that's the easiest thing in the world.
Let's go to the other side of the ball there.
Yeah.
And the Packers.
Our NFC North rivals.
That's right.
That was nice to see them go down.
Very nice. But I have Aaron Rodgers as arguably the top quarterback in the league, fantasy-wise.
Right.
Fantasy-wise.
I think. Who am I? But I think this guy's fallen off my board. He's not in my top 5.
Aaron Rodgers.
He is not in my top 5. With the gunslingers we got in this league right now, I don't want him. I don't want anything to do with him.
Hey, real quick, I just want to give a shout out. ESPN, Fox Sports 1, they all updated their studios, and I just want to give a shout out to Orion TV for hooking us up with this brand new studio.
Yep.
We got our own parking spots.
Yep.
We don't have to cart in anymore. We got a fridge full of Dom Perignon. I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
They take care of their superstars. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
They're taking care. But anyways.
We're not Terminas yet.
We're not on that level.
But we're close.
We're coming for you.
We don't have the private jet.
We're coming for you. But anyway, so Aaron Rodgers, not on your top 5.
No, he's not.
Now let me ask you this. Does this have anything to do with losing guys like Jermichael Finley, James Jones? He still got a talented bunch there with Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb,
Yeah.
Boykins.
Historically, well, past few years, they haven't had a run game either. And I think Eddie Lacy's kind of coming to his own. We don't know if he's going to stay healthy.
Right.
We don't know what's going to happen with that. But I felt like that could have added another dimension to the Packers offense. Whereas you look at people in our own division with Matt Stafford, you look at Phillip Rivers, you look at Drew Brees, these guys are slinging it at all times. So I look at them to be ahead of Rodgers.
Okay.
Plus, I'm tired of seeing the guy.
Oh, I know. Discount, double check.
Tired of that.
Let's stay inside the division.
Okay.
The Minnesota Vikings
Yeah.
took on the St. Louis Cardinals.
Rams.
St. Louis Rams.
Yep.
Correct. They played like Cardinals.
They
not
sure
Rams.
did.
And my wife's favorite player got the start.
Michael Sam. Oh wait, what?
Sean Hill.
Yeah.
Sean Hill. He played for a half. He what do you get? 3 fantasy points.
About 80 yards, I think. Something like that.
Reports are coming out that he was benched at halftime. She had a fit, but it was due to injury. Regardless, the Vikings look good.
They sure did.
Cordero Patterson.
Fantasy gold right there,
I
man.
mean, he's a wide receiver and he had over 100 yards rushing.
Yep.
He was like in the top 5.
Yep.
So I think they're gonna, and AP was in his cage the whole time. He just wait for AP to get out of his cage, but I think the Vikings looked really good. The Vikings are on top of the division right now.
Yep. Intriguing name from the Vikings offense. Teddy Bridgewater. Anything? Anything?
I don't think right now. I think he's too young.
Yeah.
I think he's too wet. But
Yeah.
Castle won games. He's won games in the NFL.
With Bill Belichick.
I get
We'll
you.
see what happens with
I
the
get ya.
Vikings. You think he's going to stick around, though? You think he's going to
Castle.
throughout the year? Yeah.
It's a good question. I don't think it matters, especially when they play us.
That's true.
They can put anyone back there.
Teddy Bridgewater, though, I feel like he's had an interesting career in college, but he could be one of these, Geno Smith's not that good. I'm intrigued by Teddy
won a game.
Bridgewater. He won a game.
He wins a couple games,
He
man.
won a game. I don't know. This could be a fantasy guy, though.
All right, quick take. What do we think about the Bears?
Bears?
Bears losing to Buffalo at Soldier Field.
God bless Jim Schwartz and the Bills defense.
Yeah, I mean, and the monsters of the Midway. It's always about their defense. They gave up almost 200 yards to a 33-year-old
Dixon,
Fred Jackson,
Dixon,
CJ
Spiller. Sammy Watkins didn't do much. They don't have Stevie Johnson anymore.
Second year, Manuel comes in.
The Bears, the interesting thing about the Bears, they have had historically great defenses, but right now, this is one of the supposedly top offenses in the league, and they couldn't beat the lowly Bills at home.
Top offenses in the league?
Should have been.
I feel you.
You got Alshon Jeffrey, you got Matt Forte, you
get
got
you.
Brandon Marshall.
Enough about those B-listers.
The Bears. The B-listers.
Well, what happened on Monday night?
Monday night.
What happened on Monday night?
Monday night, I can't remember. Oh, yeah.
Let him out. Let him out of the cage, baby.
Yep.
What a game.
Through the inebriation, I somehow am starting to remember. Yes. Yes.
And touchdowns on the first 2 possessions. Calvin looking like
to your man.
Calvin. I mean, just
wide open.
Crazy.
Diving.
Talented on offense. Ebron didn't even get loose.
Nope.
Golden Tate didn't need to get loose. He caught a lot of balls, a lot of first downs. But I think the defense underrated, under the radar.
They were underrated last year.
I know, but they're coming in. They're super young. My boy Devin Lawson, he comes in on second possession, plays nickel cornerback, and I mean, for the most part, Cruz did nothing.
Right.
I think our defense, that front 7 is crazy good.
They're pretty good.
Our linebackers,
for once, our linebackers
excited.
are decent.
I'm excited. It was a good game overall. I know there's a lot of talk about our run offense, but you and I were talking during the game, and you pass for touchdowns, you run to win the game, and they were able to run the ball pretty efficiently towards the end of the game.
Slam the door in the fourth quarter.
That 80-yard drive at the end of the game took up 7 minutes.
Yep.
scored a touchdown, and then we got Joy Bell doing the hip hop hooray, ho, hey. So looking good. Caldwell.
Balance.
Oh, another thing to note, they had, God knows how many penalties, 20 penalties in the first half.
I think it was 8, but yeah.
I don't believe they had a single penalty.
Not a one.
Adjustments. The only thing Jim Schwartz was adjusting,
Was his pants.
something like that.
Whoops.
But anyways, we got to pay some bills. So come back and who knows what we got in store for you. Just come back, please.
As the summer begins to wind down, enjoy the transition into fall by loading up the family and taking a trip to Friendship Park for Barn Days on Saturday, September 13th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. There will be plenty of activities for the whole family, including a petting farm, carnival games, inflatables, farm fresh produce, and a wagon ride. But be forewarned, you may encounter some Yankees and rebels who don't know the Civil War is over. The cost is $5 per vehicle, and proceeds help fund Orion Township's concerts and other events throughout the year. For more information, you can call 248-391-0304, extension 305, or visit oriontownship.org.
Yes. Hey, what's up? We're back. They haven't turned the power off yet.
Nope. Bills are paid.
Let's get it going. What was that brought to us by?
That was brought to us by Barn Days at Friendship Park. Go out and enjoy yourself.
Be there, be square dancing.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Always a good time.
Yeah.
I love it when I go there riding the horses and
Chili
whatnot.
cook-offs.
But yeah, it's
Barn Days.
love it. Love the Barn Days. So let's just get into some fantasy talk.
Let's get into the nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts.
The players. The people that we love.
Let's get into
The
it.
people that win us money.
Let's get it. So top quarterbacks.
Top quarterbacks.
Let's just, you and I were talking kind of before the show. We have our list of the top, our top 5. We created separate lists. We have the typical Manning, Breeze, Matt Ryan. We both love our boy Stafford, but that fifth spot,
It's up for grabs right now.
I'm still an Aaron Rodgers fan. I think he can beat you in the air. We know he has a monster arm, and then fantasy-wise, when you have a quarterback that can get out of the pocket and run, I mean that's
Especially down in the red zone.
that's 1 point for every 10 yards rushing. So
Right.
if he gets you on average, between 33 to 40 rushing yards, I know that's a little high, but that's 3.5 points extra per game.
He sneaks them in, too.
And
That'd get
you
you 6
you
that
went with a SoCal boy.
I went with SoCal Gunslinger, and that's Phillip Rivers. So, like you said, we were basically even with all of our other guys, but Phillip Rivers had a great year last year. I just think he's got too big of an arm. Ow.
Laser arm?
Cannon. Is that a laser?
I think that was a laser.
Oh, okay. It's like
Phil-
Dirty Harry.
Phillip Rivers.
I love Keenan Allen, too. I don't think he's a top 5 receiver yet, so I'm not giving anything away.
Okay.
But I like the connection. They didn't perform too well in week 1. Keenan Allen didn't do a whole
That
lot.
was
Yeah, it was.
that's how they pretty much did that. They went against a good defense though.
Yeah, the Cardinals
I'll
are
give you
good.
that.
The Cardinals are
But and Rivers still has Big Boy Gates from Detroit, Michigan, I believe. Okay, so we agree on 4 of the 5. Not bad.
Can we agree, though?
To disagree?
Let's agree on that. But let's agree that Stafford probably played his best game as a Lion on Monday night. Your thoughts?
Yeah,
Is that an agreement?
I couldn't agree more.
The way the man, his pocket presence, it was like I was watching, I don't know what I was watching. It wasn't Stafford.
He played smart. He played very smart. He was
did.
almost 70% completion
He
percentage.
was elusive. He only threw the ball 32 times.
And he was, I'm going to call it the new dance phrase. They got the Soldier Boy, they got the dead leg, they got
Gangnam Style.
It's the Stafford sidestep.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, he brought that move out twice.
Yep.
I'm just happy feet. Happy feet.
This guy could be a
I
monster.
don't even know if we.
You got any happy feet on there?
Nope.
Car alarm.
No happy feet. Let's move on to the next position.
All right.
Running back. Again, we know the top 4. We got Jamal Charles. We got Shady McCoy.
Yep.
Adrian Peterson. Marshawn Lynch. And then we get down to that 5th spot again. Slight disagreement.
Yep.
I'm going with Matt Forte. I think he can do so many things, both in between the tackles and then, on those swing passes, getting out, catching balls. Caught like 70 passes last year.
Yep.
I think he's a big part of the Chicago Bears offense. And you went with?
I went with DeMarco Murray down in Dallas, Texas. And is there a seaport in Dallas?
Train.
Oh, that's a
There's
train. Okay. There's probably a train station.
He's training. He's choo-chooing along.
I think Dallas has nothing. Dallas sucks, first off. But I think they're going to rely pretty heavily on DeMarco Murray.
You suck, you jackass.
Ooh. Oh, where is that guy? Man, is he annoying.
Yeah.
Time I try to putt, there he is.
Yep.
Anyways, good old DeMarco.
I think they're a lot of balls out of the backfield, too.
They're going to rely heavily on him. He's one of their most talented offensive players.
He looked good.
He did look good in a pretty bad losing effort to the Niners.
But he looked good against the 49ers, who usually have a pretty stout run defense.
Yeah. Completely off the board here, but did you see how many San Fran fans were down in Dallas?
Unbelievable.
It was crazy.
That used to be similar to what would happen down at Ford Field with the Packers. You always saw the
Packers,
the dairy products on the head, and the Bears fans. You always saw the wife beaters and all that stuff. But yeah, that was crazy just to see all the red down there at Jerry Jones Stadium.
Wild. On
Jerry
opening
Jones
day.
going through those allocations now.
Big Jerry. Adrian's coming.
Adrian's coming.
He wants you.
Oh, I was talking separate stuff.
Oh, women?
Yeah.
Sorry.
If it's not Adrian Peterson, it's women.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I always say.
All right, next let's talk about pass catchers. Not necessarily wide receivers, but pass catchers.
Yeah.
And I think everyone kind of knows where I'm going when I say pass catchers. But number one, we're going to do this every week, but do you think number one will ever be removed?
Not after you play like that, man.
But ever.
Maybe. I mean, no, not this year.
The guy had, what did he have, 1,400 yards last year?
Yeah, with one hand.
And in 14 games, 13 games?
Yep. Played 14.
I mean, come on.
Yep.
So, Calvin, Megatron, my son's fairy godfather, he'll always be number one. I don't think we need to change that ever. And then just kind of like mixing in some of the other players we have. Des Bryant, we both can agree. Des Bryant is the man. AJ Green is also up there. We differ on two. We definitely differ on two.
Yeah. I feel like you left a big one out in Demaryius Thomas.
See,
out in Denver.
I'm not on it yet.
Really?
I think a lot of hype from last year.
Yeah.
And he went to the same school as Mega.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. I know last year in a pass-heavy Denver, but I mean Emmanuel Sanders is there. We saw on Sunday night what Thomas is going to do. He's going to take a lot of balls. Eventually, Wes Welker is going to come back.
But how much more is Wes Welker going to play football? I mean, is Zamali going to catch up to him, or are the concussions? Because this guy's very concussion-prone.
Yeah.
And he's a little kitten.
Yeah.
He's a sensitive little kitten.
He is. So okay. So you got.
I got Demaryius.
Demaryius Thomas, and you had one other guy.
I don't like giving anybody in Chicago any credit,
I hear
but
ya.
Brandon Marshall's a fantastic receiver, as crazy as he may be.
You are a huge nerd.
That's not very nice. I think Marshall's always poised for a big year.
They have a good offense.
Man.
He's been successful in Denver. He's been successful in Miami, and with Jay Cutler as the gunslinger out there, I think he'll be successful there. With me, I'm going Jimmy Graham. That's your boy. That's the pass catcher I was referring to.
He's not a receiver. He's not a tight end.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's a pass catcher. So Drew Brees loves him. I know this past game he didn't have as many touches, but he gets targeted a lot. Sean Payton loves giving him the ball. He's a mismatch for everyone. He's bigger than any secondary you have, and he's more athletic and can outrun any linebacker you have.
Yep.
And then I'm going with the Karate Kid himself, Antonio Brown. Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
Gotta love that. I wish we had that replay right now. But
just that still. Did you see the still?
He just karate chopped that punter right in the face.
Yep.
Was that intentional?
He didn't try to hold up. I'll tell you that much.
It looked intentional. Looked a little awkward, but that dude's a man. Ben Roethlisberger loves him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make the Calvin type plays. He's not gonna make the Des Bryant type plays, but he's gonna catch 7 to 10 balls a game.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have 110 receptions, and he's gonna have 13 to 1,400 yards.
I like that pick because Roethlisberger's not a fantasy quarterback, but he does have a big arm, and he's got great pocket presence. Get out of the pocket, throw a pass still.
Airstrike standing by.
Yeah, that's what Ben Roethlisberger thinks when he drops back.
Yeah.
Airstrike.
Right.
Airstrike.
Boom.
Plus, they have Le'Veon Bell, too.
Yeah.
They got a pretty good offense there
They
in
do.
Pittsburgh, quietly.
They do.
They quietly have
Yeah, they do. I guess. It's good.
I mean, in that division.
In that division,
I mean, Cincy.
Baltimore, Flacco, the Browns, Johnny Football's coming soon.
I hear you.
I don't know. Pittsburgh, perennial, they're there every year.
All right, cool.
Any other thoughts? You got anything else heading into week 2?
Week 2. Yeah,
we got some games to discuss, but
let's real quick. We did this a little bit last year, but our sleepers and creepers. Let me get your take. Let me get a Ian Witherspoon special on the sleeper.
Okay, on a sleeper.
Sleeper.
Well, I hope this qualifies, but we talked about Chicago offense a lot, and we failed to mention Martellus Bennett. While defenses are focused on the 2 twin tower receivers, you think so?
No, this is.
You don't like Martellus Bennett?
I like him. No, he's Cutler likes getting the ball. I think that was on the first possession last week.
There are very few tight ends, though. You know what I mean? There's your Jimmy Graham. There's your Rob Gronkowski. Jordan Cameron's kind of coming on a little bit.
Yep.
I like Martellus Bennett as a sleeper for the tight end.
Okay. I'm going to go, and I hate saying this, but I think the guy is going to make plays. But Kelvin Benjamin for the Panthers, he's big, he's physical, and unfortunately, a sleeper for this week going against a really inexperienced Lions secondary. And who knows who's going to be calling the plays.
Supposedly it's Cam.
Maybe that might be better. I don't know. We usually do really good against mobile quarterbacks, but I think Kelvin Benjamin might give us a little trouble this week. What about that creeper, that guy who everyone kind of just anticipates?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep him in the lineup. Let's get it.
I like your creeper, so we'll save that one. But for mine, it's got to be RG3.
RG3.
No sound effect? I thought I had something there. That about sums it up.
That's the creeper.
I'm just wondering, what week is Kirk Cousins going to get the call?
I hear that, man. I bet you people in Washington are just...
Yeah. But still, for some reason, I don't know if it's people that don't watch football that play fantasy, they think, oh, yeah, RG3. Let's plug him in. Let's draft RG3. But,
Gotcha.
He's hobbled. Bad week last week. He had like 11 points.
I hear that. I'm going to go with the whole team. I'm going to go with the defense. I'm going to go with the St. Louis Rams. I mean, come on. You let Minnesota come in
Newcastle
and just destroy you.
Yep.
Wide receivers running all over the place, all that other stuff, and now you just lost Jake Long, 8 to 10 weeks. So one more segment. We got one more segment in the book. So paying the bills. This one's brought to you by Sagebrush Margaritas. Come back.
Hello, Lake Orion and Oakland County. This is Sammy Termina here, talking a new show here called OA Now. We're going to talk about sports from football to basketball to volleyball to track and field to soccer, cross country, etc. here on OA Now on ONTV.
We're back.
Hey.
We're back, and we are prepared.
We are prepared per usual.
Let's we're rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Thursday night football.
Thursday night football.
Pittsburgh
We got
at Baltimore.
Who are you taking?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yep.
I'm going Pittsburgh. Joe, he's going Pittsburgh. My son, my 5.5-month-old son,
Sweet Charlie.
he's going Baltimore. And our special
Nice.
guest, Ashley Ehmann, she's going Baltimore.
Wow. Huh. I like that. Holding down the home field.
Just doing it.
Okay. Hey.
There it is. There it is.
What else are we talking here? We got a lot of games on the board.
Yes, we do.
It's a week in football.
Atlanta and Cincinnati.
Atlanta and Cincinnati.
And we have
that's an interesting matchup.
You know, Atlanta's +5. I'm going with Cincinnati at home. I think they played very well against Baltimore last week. I know Joe's going Atlanta. He loves the Dirty Birds in Cincy.
Mm-hmm.
My son, he's going Cincy. The wife, she's going Atlanta. What's Mr. Witherspoon
You
going
know,
with?
since he's in vogue, I don't like him. I don't like Atlanta, but I got a feeling Atlanta is going to have a bounce back year. Give that golf clap.
Sounds like they love that. Next game, I don't even know why I put this game on here, but we got the Bears traveling to Heinz. What is it?
Levi's Stadium.
Levi's. Get those
That's
Bugle
Pittsburgh.
boys.
Bugle
Yeah, you're right.
Boys.
I don't know. Levi's Bugle
What year
boys.
is this? 98?
98.
All right.
San Fran for me, San Fran for Joe, San Fran for Charlie, and San Fran for the wife.
Real quick.
Yes.
Is San Fran good or did Dallas, are they just terrible?
I found the rapid fire.
There it is.
The Bears are terrible and they're in our division.
Give
Who
me
you
the
going
Niners. Give me the Niners.
Yeah.
All right.
The Eagles at the Colts.
The Eagles. That's easy.
You're taking Eagles?
Nope.
You're taking Indy?
Yep.
I think Indy at home, especially Monday Night Football. I think Andrew Luck's just going to tear the Eagles apart.
Jim Irsay is going to be
Chad Henne,
rowdy.
for a half, tore up the Eagles secondary.
Yeah.
So I'm going Indy. You're going Indy. Joe's going Indy. Charlie, the only one taking Philly. He loves the Birds.
Really?
He loves the Birds, and the special guest going Indy. Next we have the game everyone's waiting for.
Yep. Can't wait.
Detroit at Carolina, even spread. We're in Carolina. I am going. I hate to do this, but I'm going Carolina. And
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
I guess that is definitely a mistake on my part, but
Yeah.
everyone else is going with the Lions.
That surprisingly sounds like a panther.
It does not. Yeah, it sounds like a smaller cat, not the king of the jungle.
I hope that doesn't.
We got to update our sound.
We got to go into our files. Well,
But,
that's why we make the big bucks.
Anything else?
You know what?
This is a rough first show, but our boy Rick, man, he's on every single camera. He's giving us all the stats. So thanks to my man Rick out there. He's doing a great job. Oh, and before I forget, I just want to big off season in my league. Big off season in my
That's right
league.
here.
We had 1 engagement,
Congrats.
3 marriages,
God bless.
and 3 childbirths.
Really?
That's 7 out of 10 league members
Wow.
having significant changes in their lives.
Lives.
So
What are the other 3 Yahoos doing?
I don't even have sound effects for those guys, but hey, they're living life.
Hey, everybody's living life.
God bless them.
Sure.
God bless them.
Sure. God bless them.
So that's a week on season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
Man,
Wow.
I
Next week.
hope they come back. Hope our viewers come back.
I hope we sail a little smoother next week.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's why we're here.
Let's
trying.
That's
the review. The critics' reviews are in.
That sums it up. But hey, man, good luck this week on your fantasy picks. Good luck to those one-day drafts. That's huge right now. And most importantly, what do we always say at the end of the show? Lions!